What's going on, everybody? Cold Cinder here, and as you can see, I was busy between episodes, and I just found this out. I did some research on Create Mod. I have looked through the quest book, and I have decided today we're going to get into storage, and then we're going to start on Create because I figured out this is wrong, as well as those actually stack, and you can't see it when you're just looking at them. If you look at it here, though, we got 4,600 stress units versus I'm thinking we only had 512. Um, so yeah, but first things first, we are going to get into. I think I have decided that we are going to do drawers, storage drawers for now, because that one makes the most sense to me. This one, what the fuck? Um, I did not. I was not a fan of that. I'm very glad all my shit didn't get exploded. But what I was trying to say was that the sophisticated storage mod is going to be very bulk or not very bulky, but very expensive in iron, gold, diamond, and the likes. This one we can make the upgrades, but we can just scale it with the four drawers. I think that's going to be easier, and then we can make the storage controller after we make this. So yeah, I think that's where we're going to start. Because we're going to move all this stuff inside the base to one of the outside edges. That way, we got all this room in the center of the base to do as we please. And then once we get that all straightened out, storage straightened out, we're going to get into create. Now I'm hoping we don't need very much power to run like the control the storage interface and such. If we do, I guess we're going to make a handful of those iron generators. Now all these chests and shit might not match. Kill me. Chests and wood. Okay, it's easy enough. Um, let's just go ahead and do this. So let's just go ahead and make a shit ton, get it done over with. We'll have plenty of storage. Shit. Alright, well, that's first quest taken care of. Already done that. So, first thing I want to do is go ahead and make the linking tool. Alright, so now we have the sugar cane. Go ahead and do that. Also figured out between episodes that you can just pick up villagers, which is pretty cool. So I didn't need to kill the one that was here hanging out at the base. Anyway, back to what we was doing. Gold drawer diamond. So use the lady drawer as a controller and link up in drawers. To link the drawers to the controller, right click the controller block to start configuration. Right click drawers, we'll add them to the network. Now We need a controller, two drawers, redstone comparator, quartz, and four andesite. Um, I guess I'll cut back when I have some quartz because I forgot to grab quartz while I was in the nether yesterday. Because yesterday's video was yesterday technically this morning's video was pretty shitty because I was recording at 3 o'clock in the morning, and so I apologize for that. But let me cut away. Let me get some quartz and I'll be right back. All right, now that should be enough for what we need it for. Um, we also needed that. We needed some of this. We needed some of this. And stone. So I have to go through and manually put everything in. I was under the impression and place the gauge with that link tool to the other drawers. The controller acts as a hub. So I guess you still have to go through and I guess you just for a hot deposit, which is okay, I guess. I think if I'd known that, I'd have went this direction, but what can you do? You know, we're done this far into it now. So I guess I will cut back after I have moved everything from over there to over here. And we're back. Uh, I got everything sorted for the most part. I mean, I put a lot of this crap in here. Um, just because it didn't stack very high or just one of each item. There's no point in taking up storage space with just one item when I have these chests already. So I did this. I fixed my tools and added some drawers because I was realizing we've got all your nature items. You got your mob drops and your food, all your building and wood and crap like that, all your ores. This is gonna be your create section. I think it'll be good. Um, Cleared out most of this. Still a couple things I have to move, but we can worry about that later. For now, what I want to do is I want to get this looking and functioning better. The last thing I'd seen on Recreate was old, and so what I have learned is that that is outdated. That instead, we can just put it underneath the bottom right here and it'll do the same thing. What I want to do with Create today is I would like to try to get automated wood farm and potentially automated wheat farm. If we can do that, then we'll be set for food and wood. And that'll get that shit out of the way. So I guess first things first, we should go here and would it give me more of those? Um, 'Cause I don't think I did anything special here. I think I did what I could here. Um, well, I don't know what that is, but we also could have gone. I don't know. But storage is done for now. I'm done screwing with it. Whatever. This is not where I want to be. Um, I guess we can turn this in. Go ahead and turn this in. Turn this in. But yeah, create. That's what we're worried about right now. Create, create, create. Extreme reactors. Yeah, we're not getting to reactors right now. But I will turn in the crap. I have a diamond furnace, so I know I had an iron furnace game. Come on now. I know I had a gold generator and a diamond generator to make the obsidian generator and the magnetic generator. So blow me. I'll take that though. It's always useful. Um, where is create? There we are. So first things first, I need to get this. Make the windmill bearing because it'll go ahead and it'll give me the super glue, so I don't have to go make it. Because I'm gonna have to make the. I'll have to make a belt at some point, but I don't think that's right now. What I'm needing to make right now is I'll have to make all this crap. I know that. But I want to automate some iron, and I think we need to make a. I think it's a cobble farm that goes into crushing wheels that goes into encased fans. Cobblestone gets crushed into gravel, which gets washed off by the fans, makes iron and flint. Um, this is what I need to make though for the farms is the chassis. So let's go ahead and make windmill sail, windmill bearing, and then when we get that, unlock that. We need to make some andesite casings, which we can go ahead and do. So now we can go ahead and turn these in. It gives us andesite casings. That'll give us shafts. That's always good to have. That'll give us shafts. That's good to have. Now we're gonna need the press and the mechanical mixer and all that, and we may still get into that. I don't know what just happened, but windmill bearing first thing. So we need a slab, a stone, and a shaft. So slab, stone, shaft, and we have make a couple of those because we may end up using them for power in the future. Um, tough fabric, we actually may have that. Stick, tough fabric, and that. Or wool. Okay, I'll fuck with that. If we can just go ahead and. Well, I mean, it's gonna be possible to find that shit in here. Right there, yeah, buddy. I think we had some wool as well. Might as well make a couple, as the guy called them, and I quote, windmill turbines, which is probably what I will create as well, just because it seems like it was pretty easy and made very it was very efficient with its space. So that's probably what we'll use alongside the water wheels. I could have swore I had wool in here though. I would have bet money on it unless I put it over here. Right there. So it was this. It was this, this, this. So now the way he explained it was the way the guy explained it was if you do it like this and then I can't remember, I think it's like this and then shit, Lord. He said if you do it like this, I think it will work and make a pretty decent amount of power and make pretty decent RPMs, which is the big thing. Because I may use this for I may use this for God dog some of our machines that we need to be quicker. Yeah, I mean that's really good stress units already, and I don't think it's any faster though. I'll be honest with you. But there's that working, doing its thing. Uh, Next on the agenda is I'm assuming it's the radial chassis, and then we'll need the saws. So I guess we need to go ahead and make the press so we're not making a bunch of hammers. Now we're cooking. Is it a little ugly right now? Yes, but it's doing what we need it to at a pretty decent speed as well. In the future, we will make it look better, but I'm just happy to be understanding how this model works to some extent. So this is probably gonna be a longer episode. I have a feeling, but I have a feeling it will be worth it in the long run. We can knock a lot out. So what was we needing? We were needing radial chassis. They're pretty cheap. I have feeling we were needing something else too. We were needing deployers. Deployers is what we were needing. Rose quartz. Please tell me we have some of that. All right, I'm back. So we take some of this paper, turn it into, I'm assuming, I guess I'll put this here. Okay, so that's simple enough. And this farm doesn't have to be massive. I think we're just going to do about a 5 block radius or so. So we're going to need 5 of these. This. Brass hand. Oh shit! How do we make brass? Don't worry, I will be automating everything. I mean, I'm all for automation. I will have every little thing I can automate automated. Don't y'all worry. All right. So now we should be able to do this, this, um, this, this, and this. Boom. Turn that in, and it'll give us some good stuff. Next thing is these saws, which they're kind of expensive, but whatever. 5 mechanical saws. I'm gonna need some more iron plates. The saws take 3, so 5, 10, 15. And then we should be able to craft those. And I think it was this and this. And then only other thing we need is the radial chassis. And I think that goes. Now I think we can make an andesite farm as well. You put deep slate underneath a cobble generator, if I'm not mistaken. Now, should be able to do not that. Now, when power comes into it, which I think we're just going to use that and this to do it, because this is going to come out like this. Shit. Now we're going to go back a block because okay, so how do I get that to go down to there? I guess I could just do like that. Still doesn't help us out a great deal. I guess I should have done it. Crap. I think I'm off another by a block once again. So if I do this, 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 not that, and that motherfucker gone. Now we're cooking. Thank you, so did I stand on this? Not a damn thing. So we can run this out here if I'm correct. Now we got that. We know it's spin that way. It means the saw has to go. I'm assuming we can just use this and then do this. Does it have to be like that? I need to make some more of these, I think. So do these place on the block? 'Cause I know saws can go through the blocks like the saplings. But do these have to be a block above, you think? But they do. Because the saplings here. So if I do this, Nope, not that one. And this on the front. And the one hole I could have possibly fell in. So now, theoretically, nope, not that. Well, most of it. Alright, guys. Moment of truth. Let's use some bone meal on this thing and see if it works. Alright, now for the moment of truth. Am I smarter than a fifth grader? So far, so good. Alright, it seems to be working. Now, the only thing I really need to worry about is plow, harvester. I can use that for farming. What the hell do I need bamboo spikes for? Anyway, um, we've been recording for a fucking while, so appreciate everybody watching. Between episodes, I'm going to look into more create stuff, see if I can figure something out. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and I'll see you on the next one.